Some of the links to you for wherever it is that you're watching this. This is the Halftime AG video blog brought to you as always by Savoy Nigeria Limited. For all your traffic talk, traffic updates, just log on to Savoy Nigeria Limited. You have that meeting you have to catch up with. Log on to Savoy.com to find out what traffic situation is all around Lagos. As always, I am Adeyemi Adesina. You can always follow me on Twitter at YemiManUTD. Well, as always, the World Cup is over. We've had a lot of fantastic action. It tied 1998, France 98 record of 171 goals. It was a fantastic World Cup, fantastic display of attacking football. 171 goals ties the record, as we've said. And of course, Germany, the German machine, their Mannschaft, finally, after 24 years, finally got the World Cup. For me, it's a testimony and a testament to 10 good years of good planning, good youth system, and investment in a league where you made your league commercially viable, and a league where they have the highest average attendances every week. Congratulations to Germany. But then, was it a fantastic World Cup final? Well, I would say we probably didn't live to that expectation that we all thought we would. But then, at the nick of time, just like in 2010, when Andre Iniesta snuck into the box, Mario Götze, the man who Yakumo says is probably better than Lionel Messi, stole into the box, good composed control, and a good big finish to give the Germans the result. Germany for me were probably the better team, but then Argentina had a lot of chances. It could have been a different game. Gonzalo Higuain missing a killed third chance very early in the game. Then there was a goal scored that was ruled for offside. But then starting Lionel Messi might have just attained immortality if Argentina had gone on to win the World Cup. For some people, he's the greatest player that has ever played the game. Well, I did that because I probably saw Maradona play. For some people say Messi is the greatest of all time. But then, I feel he needs to win that World Cup. Just one World Cup, and it will be all different for Lionel Messi. The Germans were very compact, very focused, very disciplined. They showed us that they had a assemble, they can fix, they can mix and match. At the beginning of the tournament, they played with 4 central defenders at the back, pushed to the ground to central midfield like he does for Bayern Munich. But then, with injuries and what have you, we realized all this for one was a surprise for everybody that he could do that at left back, and he put in a good shift in that position. Then in the final, Jerome Boateng, the much more like Jerome Boateng, probably played the best game of his life in that final. He was very strong against probably one of the best fellows in the world, Mark Hummels, who was also, gave a stellar performance in defense. And of course, what can we say about Milan, who finally retires from international football after so many years, especially from his debut in 2006, scoring in the opening game against Costa Rica, showed us what leadership is all about. That it's fitting to retire at the top of the game. Over them, all in all, Germany gave a good performance. Argentina, well, Sabella has resigned as well. They need to go back to the drawing board. They have a collection of a team that can win the World Cup. But are they winning to Russia? Do they have a nucleus of the squad that is good enough to win the World Cup? Will Lionel Messi still be the same player 4 years from now? Those are questions that will be answered in the next 2-3 years. And then hopefully Argentina might just be able to attain that full potential of it deserves. Now, the tournament was wonderful, fantastic. A lot of players showed us, good performances. At the same time, as always with every World Cup tournament or every competition, you come out with a team of the tournament. It's had a lot of, debates. People have made different comments. It said the selection of different websites and different pundits left a little to be desired. Most importantly, the selection of Lionel Messi as the player of the tournament. I, for one, didn't think Messi did much. Aside the group stage, aside when he played against Nigeria and scored the brace. After that, he didn't do much for me. He didn't score any goal. In fact, the goalkeeper that ends the tournament as the tournament, Maradona, had more touches than Messi, had more passes than Messi, and in goal we have Maradona. We're playing the 3-4-3 formation here. Ronvla, Who would never have thought that Vlad would probably have the most interceptions and most tackles in the World Cup? He plays for Aston Villa for crying out loud in the English Premiership. Aston Villa struggled for all of last season, but he stood out to Bayern being their best player and had an absolutely fantastic World Cup, playing in the back three for Holland. Matt Hummels, as we said earlier, absolutely fantastic for Germany, solid, intelligent, very combative defender for Borussia Dortmund. Who knows, a lot of top European teams will be looking at him to sign for them, during the transfer season. Then you have Gonzalo Franco Gonzalez of Costa Rica. Costa Rica, the surprise team, got to the quarterfinals, taking the CONCACAF flag, raising it very high, and showing us that, football in other parts of the world is on a high. In midfield, of course, Wow, we put him in midfield on the right side of midfield for Germany, captain of Germany, and also, a player who showed us that, he's versatile, he's intelligent, and is a true leader. Jadon Mascherano, wow, what a World Cup, what a performance for the much maligned Mascherano, who, his time at Barcelona has been criticized for being a bit slow, lacking concentration, but for me, was one of the players of the tournament. As well as for Argentina, he was solid, he was intelligent, he covered a lot of blade of grass for Argentina, made a lot of very easy tackles. What more important tackle than the one he made in the semi-final with Robin being on goal? Abel Mascherano, for me, the best player in the Argentina squad. Bastian Schweinsteiger, all power, all force, the true meaning of the Martial. He played through the blood barrier. He even had a cut in his eye, but he kept going. They ensured that it was not replaced to pull Germany, across the line. Guardado of Colombia. Let's talk about the player who could play wide on the wings and showed a lot of creativity and discipline. Guardado, the man from Fiorentina, showed us what it takes to be part of, an absolutely fantastic Colombia team that was at this World Cup. Showing us that, Colombia have a new generation coming through. On the attack, Robin, wow. He seemed to, revitalize himself at this World Cup. Van Gaal used him to such good effect in his counter-attacking plan, and of course his general offensive play. He was the go-to man for Holland at every point in time in the attack. He makes the injuries more hurting without the shadow of a doubt. And of course, on the other side you have James Rodriguez, or James Rodriguez as he's called now. £60 million from Monaco to Real Madrid. But after a fantastic World Cup and being, the Golden Boot winner, absolutely fantastic player, showed us intelligence, craft, showed that he had a skill, he had a knack for the fight. Imagine the game against Brazil in the quarterfinal where it was kicked all over the place, but then he showed that he has there's a bit of a bang in that little boy, in that young boy. And of course, during that time, as a first line, Thomas Muller, who for me, without the shadow of the doubt, it's my opinion, was the player of the tournament. He led the line well. He scored 10 goals in 2 World Cups. Miroslav Klose that broke the all-time goal scoring record at this World Cup. You just know that his record is on that thread for another January. He really has to score 7 more goals and he'll be all-time leading scorer at the World Cup. And of course, the manager of the tournament for me, Louis van Gaal of Holland. Why? For his creativity, for his imagination, for his ability to adapt his team to the personnel that he had. At the beginning of the tournament, a lot of people said Holland were going to struggle. They were in a tough group. They had a team of young, untested players. But Van Gaal brought it together and showed us one very important thing is that football remains a team sport. He went to 3 at the back. At some point, he changed to 4. A lot of in-game changes showing how tactically astute and tactically intelligent Mr. Gaal is. And for me, on the basis of that, he is our manager of the tournament. Alright, well, small tournament, absolutely fantastic performances, got across, all segments and all positions of the pitch. Of course, these are how we become our manager of the tournament. Now, unlike every other website and every other project, we decided to put together a not so best 11. Those people that came up with, one comical performance after the other. And hey, what can we say? It seemed as if this goalkeeper had bananas for fingers instead of for proper gloves. Akinfev of Russia in the opening game just let a very simple and silly shot slip right under his fingers and then started the World Cup on a very, very poor note. In defense, as usual, we went with three at the back, 3-4-3, which seemed to be a recurring theme at this World Cup. And of course, who else can we mention as probably the worst defender at this World Cup? Than Pepe, who showed that he probably had a bit of psychological problems going to this World Cup. It cost Portugal a chance of even having some form of say going to the second round by getting red card in the first against Germany. And now, the players just right there on the floor, how going to do? He went to him, gave him a headbutt, and for me, I think he needs to be suspended for long, and also he needs to be checked, his head needs to be examined. David Luiz, from the highs of the quarterfinal, being pumped to select the second goal, so-called winning goal against Colombia, and an absolutely terrifying game against Germany. They were absolutely torn apart. The Germans showed no mercy, and David Luiz, so-called captain of the night, who will lead his team. They were like a team that had jelly all over them. The center was so soft that the Germans called it like hot bread through butter. And of course, with Angelka struggled to continue late in the season, but still made the English team. He was trying to play and played it. He was slow, he lacked concentration, and probably one of the reasons England didn't make it far from the group stage. In midfield, if your manager or a manager that you've worked under before shows surprise and how it's possible for you to make the team to a World Cup, Ruben Gavin has to be obeyed. Ruben Gavin of Nigeria, the surprise inclusion for many Nigerians, was an absolute passenger at the World Cup. He had no business being there, put every foot wrong, every time he came on, one wolf performance after the other. Then Fernandinho, that was expected from this 30 million man who had a very good season with Manchester City in the year. But then, come to the World Cup, he seemed more to be concerned about nailing his opponents and actually playing football and playing with football and going he can. Then Toure, for me, Africa's best player, showed us that he was probably Africa's worst player at the World Cup. He didn't lead his team well, he had an absolutely terrible World Cup, and of course, Cote d'Ivoire has always continued to disappoint us as a whole because for a lot of people, they seem to be Africa's best club. Then of course, in the Hazard, the Chelsea man, the Chelsea creator, the Chelsea main man, the go-to man, just showed us that he was probably tired and lacked that extra to push Belgium across the line. Yeah, there were other players who probably had worse World Cups, but then a lot was expected from the game to this World Cup than had before. Up front, when it comes to concentrating about having putting an indelible mark on your opponents, Luis Suarez ensures that he ticks all the boxes for all the wrong reasons with the Mighty Chronicles at the World Cup. Forget about the good performance against England, two fantastic goals, but against Egypt, you ask yourself, what was he thinking going for the shoulders of Cellini? Is it that there is a chunk of meat there that is so sweet that I had to get it from the Italian? And so, also know that at the Confederations Cup last year, and this is of almost similar, which actually happened between him and Cellini, but then he had to wait the whole year to get the chunk of that meat. And also, Cristiano Ronaldo. Yes, a lot of people say, oh, why is he making that team? For being one of the most expensive players in the world, for being a player that is so prolific, for being the captain of the side that flattered to the sea, Cristiano Ronaldo takes it on top show next level. And also, who else can manage the team of such knuckleheads aside the great royalty? A man who shows that he's more and more confused with every game in Grand Prix. He actually shows us that he doesn't know what he's doing. That's our not so good level. And of course, to cap it up and round up the program for today, our goal of the tournament. Yes, you say Robin Van Persie was absolutely fantastic with the Superman header. And then there's a strike by Tim Cahill, but then one goal beats all this. And it's from the young Colombian who is the top player with the final piece of the Galactical puzzle. James Rodriguez strike from a volley, absolutely fantastic. makes and go of summer. As always, I am at my UTD and the other side is my name. This program is brought to you by Saboy Nigeria Limited for all the traffic updates, traffic talk. Go to Saboy.com. Watch both for that detail. I don't want to relate. Better log on to Saboy.com. They have cameras in locations in Lagos that show you what the traffic situation is. Thank you as always. To follow us at halftimeng.com on Twitter. And you can follow us on Facebook at www.halftimeng.com. On Facebook, www.facebook.com/halftimeng. On Twitter at halftimeng. Once again, Yemi and this one. Follow me on Twitter at Yemi. I'm sure it's showing on the screen. Thank you very much.